What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Got the Texans shirt on, so you already know we're about to talk about the Texans' second preseason game. Got some notes, some observations. I'm just gonna go ahead and dive right into it. First and foremost, Duke Ejiofor is still that dude. He can play special teams. He gets off the edge quick. He's disruptive. He's still that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't just a one-game fluke. It's not like, oh, he was just good for that one game. No, he was good this game too. Very consistent. I like what I see from Duke Ejiofor. I'm really excited, and I hope they implement him well into like the game plan, and they use him for many different things, because I feel like he finna really do something for us, and I'm just so excited. Kevin Johnson's injury was scary, bro, because Kevin Johnson needs to have a good year. He needs to be really strong and stuff, and just see him go down, that was really scary. But so yeah, Kevin Johnson got that concussion, but he tweeted out he was okay, or he said he was okay. I saw somewhere that he was okay, so excited for him to get back. I was a little worried that he got burned in the first place, but then I realized it was against Marquise Goodwin, and Marquise Goodwin's gonna burn anybody. But, you know, anyway, I'm glad he's okay. Hopefully he gets through his concussion and he'll be ready for week one. Yeah. While we're on the secondary, I know Aaron Colvin was this big signing we had. He came up from the Jags. He was this real great corner and stuff. I just haven't seen that from Aaron Colvin. I haven't seen enough of Aaron Colvin, you know what I'm saying, man? Like, I know he's out there, and maybe it's because he is being set down. They're not passing to his side, but it's just I haven't seen a lot from Aaron Colvin this preseason. I understand it's just preseason, but like I would like to see more from such a kind of big free agency signing. Like, it's not like super big or super hype, but it's like it was kind of something big we did for our secondary situation. I just haven't seen what I'm really trying to see for Aaron Colvin, if that makes sense. Like, I want to see more is all I'm trying to say. The starting O-line held up this game. I didn't see anything that was super bad or made me glare or made me freak out or anything. But I just felt like they kind of held their own. They did pretty good against that 49ers front. So yeah, I was kind of excited about that. Deshaun Watson is still Deshaun Watson, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was worried about the injury. If he still, look, bro, that drive, his one drive was super accurate. He was putting balls right where they needed to be. The only incompletions on those drives were drops. Like, the ball was where it needed to be. Receiver just dropped it. Deshaun Watson is going to have a great season. Like, that's all I needed to see from Deshaun, to like, look, bro, I know that week 3 is supposed to be the dress rehearsal or whatever, but sit Deshaun down. Like, he's done everything he needed to do for the preseason. We just going to rest him up for week 1 so we can beat the Patriots, you know what I'm saying, man? Deshaun Watson is Deshaun Watson. He looks great. I'm very excited. Lamar Miller. He didn't look as good this game to me. First preseason game, his first couple runs, I was like, okay, Lamar, I see you out here looking different, looking slim, getting through, being fast, explosive. I didn't see that this game, and it's kind of troubling because, you know, I'm playing fantasy football and I keep drafting Lamar Miller because I'm hoping he's going to have a bounce back year. But look, Lamar, what you finna do, Lamar? Like, it was inconsistent to me. I don't know if it was an offensive line play or if it was him. He couldn't get through. I'm just saying, like, he didn't look the same as he did the week before, which troubled me. But it's preseason, so I'm not going to freak out too much. There's time to get it together. Hopefully he gets that together and he can have a good season. It was just kind of like what happened to Lamar from last week, you know what I'm saying? And Sammy Coates looked good, but he also had bad moments. Like, the first preseason game, the announcer was talking about how good of a camp Sammy Coates was having and how he was a big receiver and stuff. And I didn't really see that first game, but I kind of saw it in the second game. But at the same time, he still had some drops and some misses, and I just felt like the good and the bad. Like, I feel like if we could get more of the good big receiver Sammy Coates, like I said, preseason, there's still time to work on it. Towards the end of the game, the backups kind of seemed to slow down. They didn't seem confused. Play got sloppy and stuff. Like, it just seemed like the backups weren't there for a while, you know what I'm saying? Like, the third, fourth quarter, for most of those quarters, it's like the backups weren't really the same, except for the defensive line. Defensive line, great all around. Starters, backups, defensive line, ain't no problem with that. I'm not worried. The backup secondary had its off moments, along with the backup offensive line, running backs, receivers. I didn't really like what Joe Webb was doing for most of the fourth quarter, you know what I'm saying? But I'll get to that later. But, you know, it just seemed like the backups struggled a little bit more this game than they did the first game. I don't know what that's contributing to or why that happened, but it's just something I noticed, and I hope it's not something that's going to continue happening. I hope it was just like a one-game thing and they working on it right now and they're going to fix it. In the second half, there was a lot more penalties. Like I said, it was a lot more sloppy. like I said, I hope that was just a one game thing. I hope they get that cleaned up. But like the starters didn't really have no penalties or anything, so it's just like penalties are penalties. You gotta clean them up no matter who's committing them, because you never know who's gonna end up on the field during the course of the season. But you know, just trying to clean up penalties is important. You know, like I said, I didn't like Joe Webb for most of the game, but that ending drive. Yeah, he got some help with the penalties. I think he kind of made things interesting when he made that game-winning drive, when he made that throw. It's like, okay. Because I'm not going to lie to you, like, middle of the fourth quarter, I was like, okay, Joe Webb not really going to have to be on this roster. Like, we can do something else with that roster spot, you know what I'm saying? But, like, he made things a little more interesting for me. Like I said, I don't know if he's ever going to replace Brandon Whedon, but, like, he just made things more interesting, you know what I'm saying? Because that was a really good drive, a really good throw to get us a win. Our two preseason games have had kind of exciting endings, which is cool. I'll take any kind of excitement in the preseason. I want to straight out win this next game, you know what I'm saying, man? I want to win by a lot, not by a lot, but like I want to win, like win. Like no doubt we're gonna win. Like I don't want no, oh, are we gonna win? No, I want to just like straight up win, you know what I'm saying, man? Yeah. Also, Braxton Miller didn't look that good to me. I just didn't like what I saw from him, you know what I'm saying? I was more a fan of what I saw from Bruce Ellington. And yeah, it's just my thoughts on that. So, that's all I really have for the game. I'm glad it was a dub. Like I said, I'll take any excitement in the preseason. So, good win. So, about next week's game, I don't know if all y'all know, I am a college student, so I will be moving in next Saturday. Guess who plays next Saturday? The Texans. Guess what time they play at? 3 o'clock. I have no idea what I'll be doing at 3 o'clock Saturday. I'm 99% sure that I won't be able to sit down and like watch the whole game. Like I might be at the end of moving in and I could like kind of watch after halftime, but I just feel like I won't be able to watch enough of the game to do one of these reviews and observations videos. So I probably won't do it for game 3. I know it's a dress rehearsal, but I will miss that game. And then game 4, I probably won't do either, just because I missed game 3. And it's like I'm not finna just, you know what I'm saying? So I'm either gonna do a preseason wrap-up video or looking up to the season opener video, and those will be coming closer to those times. But hey, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Go ahead, like this video, share this video, comment on the video. Let me know what you think about the Texans game, what you're excited for. Just let me know some stuff about the Texans. If you got questions for me, let me know, you know what I'm saying? I'll respond to you real quick. But amen, say man. Subscribe to the channel, show some love to the channel in 2018. Look, hey, y'all stay icy. God above all else, dexterous is out.